3 steps to rewire your system to manifest your dreams, your desires, fast and effective. First of all, let's take a look here. So nice. I've just listened to a more than 3 hour long interview with some top scientists, brain scientists, around how the brain works and how we can rewire our brain. And there are 3 steps that I wanted to share with you here. Actually, steps that reminds me a lot about all of the things that I'm sharing, my learnings, from what I've seen and what I help people with, and from my own journey about manifestation, but also things that I see through my clients and things that when I listen to other people, other coaches, other mentors, what they're teaching, and even the old mentors, spiritual teachers like Neville Goddard, etc. It's the same things. And these 3 things, it's friction, and it's reflection, and it's the rewiring. I just want to share a couple of words around this from my understanding of what I was listening to, and this can really help you in the process. If you are a person like me, I want the science behind things. This can help you to understand your brain, to understand that this actually works. So first of all, obviously you do have to want to change. So you do have to desire something else in your life. If you're a creator, if you're an entrepreneur, business owner, someone who wants to make a bigger impact and also live more of your desires in your life, experience more of your desires in your reality, well, this is for you. This is for you. You are a creator and something is calling for you, and that's why you're watching this video right now. So let's look into it. First of all, the friction part, and this is from my remembering here. The friction part is about focus, it's about attention, it's about an honest trying or acting into the thing that you want. So for instance, if you want to do acting, or if you want to learn a new language, well, you have to be focused around it, and you have to really try doing it, really try to learn the things. It's not like, well, I'm just going to learn it. You have to want to learn it and make the attempts to do it. That's the friction part. And if we speak about manifestation, well, if old habits and old wiring is that I'm not good enough, or I don't deserve money, or I have to hustle and grind, well, here's the thing. In my mind, the one I wanted to share with you is that if you want to rewire that to manifest more easy, more effortless in your life, in your reality, well, you have to install the new programming instead, right? So if the old is I'm not good enough, there's a new programming being I am good enough. And that's about figuring out what is it to be good enough for you. Figure out some examples, what is good enough for you, and then with focus and with attempts, begin to try these things out, whatever it is for you. So let's make it easier. Let's say Spanish. You want to learn Spanish. Okay, you want to manifest a version of yourself who speaks Spanish. Maybe you go to school, maybe you download an app, and you're focused with it. Every day you're focused with it, and you are doing your best to remember and do the things. Just a little practice. That's the friction part. And let's say you want to be a creator on YouTube. Well, then it's the same thing. It's about studying it, but it's more about actually doing it. So doing it, and see yourself as the creator of your YouTube channel, or see yourself as the entrepreneur doing the things that you want to do, or living the life you want to live. And then honest attempts on doing the things that you want to manifest. That's the friction part. The second part is the reflection part, and this was one that I was really like, wow, I love this idea, and and it reminded me of something I did before, and I actually helped my clients with, and that's the reflection part is about, with my words, it's about debriefing. So let's say you were a new speaker and you wanted to be on stage. And first of all, most people will never do this because there's so much fear involved in this. But let's say you do it, or the first YouTube video upload. There's so much fear, so most people won't do this. Now, if people do it and they feel like they're failing at doing it first time, nobody's perfect first time, even though they practice, but doing it, went on stage or did upload the first YouTube video. Now, let's say the YouTube video example, the video gets no views. I know how that is, or no likes or bad comments or something, and this will trigger some kind of fear or the doubt inside. So the mind will go, well, I knew it, I'm not good at this, it's never gonna work. I had a desire, I had a dream, but this shows me that it's not how it's gonna be. A lot of people experience this, maybe you do too. Now, the reflection part here, which I really like the idea of, or the debrief, is actually to think about it as objective as possible. Think about it and think about what's good, what went good, and what didn't go good, what went wrong or not good as you wanted it. And from there, also reflect with your mind. And this is part of the rewiring. This is where I really, really like this science idea of this. So it's about thinking about the event. Most people will go to bed, like Neville Goddard says, and think about all the things that they don't want in their life. They're scared, they've a lot of fear and all of this, and they think about that. So their whole nervous system is anxious and fearful, and they go into bed, they sleep, they have dreams around all of these in their subconscious, and they wake up the next day, and that's the hamster wheel. Continuing. So the reflection part, what it's doing is, first of all, if you do it like I said here, so you look at the things that didn't went as you wanted it, and you look at the things that went well. And one step more that I used to teach when I did seminars is actually also say, what can I improve? So just the one or two things. And if you upload, let's say you upload 2 videos a week and you want to improve 2 things, well, you're gonna be an expert very soon. Now, from this video, what I remember from this video, the discussion from those 2 top science people, is actually the reflection phases to think about what happened, and then here's a rewiring. There is visualizing it how you wanted it to happen instead. So really, okay, I was stuttering, or I didn't remember my words or something like that. You put that down. Now you put it down first. You can do it on paper first, and then this is how I wanted it. So I was just clear in my speaking. I was just in the flow. I was so connected with the audience. Let's say those 3 things. And then you're visualizing that. You visualize those 3 things in your mind. You keep playing it like you being in flow with the audience, you remembering all of the words, connecting with the audience. So you visualize that, and this is the bridge. See that? This is from where most people get stuck because it didn't work out like they wanted, and they keep doing the same experience. But by doing this, you are, remember the first thing, friction. Now in the reflection, there's a bridge into what you actually want it to be like in your reality. So this is a manifestation. There's a B. This is a manifestation, really, really, really powerful manifestation thing, because you are rewiring your brain. And if you go further, I don't think they spoke about this in the video, but this is my learnings, and this is indeed what Neville Goddard spoke about his learnings. If you connect if you connect the desired outcome with emotions, think about this. Most people do this, it didn't work well. So their mind is trapped in all the failures, all the negativity, all the fears, doubts. And then the emotion shows up like, oh, I get anxiety, or I feel it in my body, or my throat is hurting a little. Got some wind here. And they're in that trap, and they keep manifesting that experience. Where now, if you rewire by thinking about visualizing it how you want it to be, and then feeling from you being on that stage, you seeing how you connect with your audience or your videos up, and you connect with the people that you're speaking with, feel how good this feels. Feel how good this feels. Just imagine how good it feels. If it's the video, you putting up a video and suddenly there's let's say 100 views. It's a new video. It takes time. You put up a video, there's 100 views, and there's maybe some likes, maybe there even some comments, and it's from loving people. Just feel that. How would that feel for you? And really enjoy this moment. So that's the second. And the third, real quick here, the third thing of rewiring yourself, your system, into manifesting easy, manifesting effortless, is the really rewiring thing. And this is pretty cool too, because again, how I remember it and how I perceived it is, it's in your sleep. And this is what Neville Goddard says also, the best time to put in your manifestation, so your subconscious will understand what you want and actually help you achieve your desires. The best time is going into sleep, and with the right feelings, because there you will have the ability to change your subconscious mind. And what science spoke about in this interview was that the sleeping part is the rewiring part, and there's a lot about the REM sleep, as I recall it, which makes sense, because the REM sleep is about going through all the learnings from the day and sorting it out, and maybe the things that you don't need, let that go, and things like that. So just think about this. It's so powerful. I really hope you enjoy it too. I'm pretty excited about it. Just think about this. Normally people will go to bed, things that if they tried anything at all, it didn't work out, and they are stuck in that negative and bad thinking and feeling. They go to bed with that imprinted on their subconscious, and the subconscious believes that is what that person wants. So the subconscious doesn't mind if it's positive or it's negative. The subconscious is just trying to figure out what's most important for you, and then giving you more of that. So you thinking about things you don't want, feeling things you don't want, it will give you more of that. That's going to be your reality again and again and again. Now then imagine you now in the new version rewiring your whole system. So it didn't go like you wanted, but now you are conscious about it, and you decide to make a shift right now. So you go through this process. The friction you did today, now maybe at night you reflect on the whole thing, and you visualize what you want, and you go to bed with those great emotions, visualizing what it is that you want. And your brain, your system will be imprinted with that. How wonderful, amazing is that, huh? So I just really wanted that to share this with you. And please, in the comments, let me know what lit up for you here. Let me know that, because that's part of the reflection too. How can you use this to manifest even better things in your life? Please put that in the comments. And also, I'm thinking about, so I'm probably gonna do this one of the next days. I'm gonna create a document, a quick one. Well, put the learnings in there, and also a link to the whole interview if you want that. So, and that's gonna be for free. It's in our community, our manifestation community. It's free, costs nothing, and in there are different trainings on all of the things that I'm speaking about manifestation. It's also a community, and also once a month right now, it's going to be more, but I am there to where we just meet, hang out, but also for me to help the people in there. We'll make something like a hot seat or something to help them release or rewire, whatever you want to call it, so they can manifest even faster. And again, it's free for now. It's going to cost something in the near future. The link is below this video. And finally, lots of love.